Hello, everybody. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. I'm having a grand day myself. You know what? I can't do. I just realized this. And again, if y'all are replay game, I will start talking about 2 to 3 minutes. But I'm just chit chatting right now. But I can't do late night vlogs. I get like droopy and so I need to stick with my 4:55, 5 o'clock chats. Then I go and do 10, 11 o'clock chats. Like I'm dead. Even though I might be energized, and then when I hit, play, start live, it's a different story, y'all. I'll be like, where's this energy? How did my energy drain? So thank you for joining. I'm excited about tomorrow. So last night I got a little um letter on my doorstep, and they just told me that they're going to turn off my power for about 8 hours to do maintenance on my electric pallet and panel, not pallet. And I'm like, y'all supposed to tell us this about 3 or at least 2 weeks. That is a long time after 48 hours. So the worst part about it is tomorrow my kids is out of school, and I have to shuffle them around with me. And hey, how you doing today? I have to shuffle them around, and I'm like, this is very much an inconvenience. Now, when I most likely won't do another that's be my it's 3 years. It's 3 years. And I don't think I'm gonna do another lease with this company, because one, it's just, and like I called the lady asking her, information about why y'all need to do this. She hung up on me. So I'm like, okay, cool beans. But so I'm like, okay, cool beans. You hang up on me? All right. So every month I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get something back from them. So it might as well start this month. I'm going to start, repainting my house. Like, can I get some touch-up paint? I'm gonna get my money's worth from them. Okay, every month I'm gonna get my money's worth. They just don't know it. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Hey y'all, so I am going to talk about the thumbnail. All right, let's get into the thumbnail. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, y'all, I supposed to have been on live a long time ago, but my thumbnail isn't acting right. Sometimes it's off. So I was like, bump it up. Let's keep it rolling. So I don't know if anybody's seen Jazz's latest live when she's at Panda Express. It looked like it was a struggle. Not for the kids, not getting the kids to get. It looked like it was a struggle out her paycheck or her pockets. Like, why are you worrying about this girl pocket? You didn't put no money in. No, it looked like a struggle. When I say, I think those kids ate some plain noodles, like no meat. I ain't see no shrimp on the side. I ain't see an egg roll. Girl, I wasn't really looking. I just clicked on it, scrolled through, and Stinkerbug was just eating the noodles one at a time. It gave me this is not my obligation, but I'm doing it. And then I thought about it. Now, if Chris was there, Chris would have a whole spread. Chris would taste everything that Panda Express had. And on top of that, him and Jazz would have a totally different drink. But I saw only 2 drinks. She had to redo her McDonald's vlog with her kids, y'all. This was not intentional, and you're correct. She did not want to do it, but she had to do it, but she did it sloppy as well. See, Panda Express, I know for a fact, they have these little cups, right? They have these little cups. So you could got two big cups and then say, hey, can I get two other cups? And you could just fill it because it looked like the kids was thirsty. And baby, the girl was like, you about to go fill it up back up? Like, come on now. Yes, I did. I did read that in the comment. So I wanted to go back. I didn't know that in the McDonald's vlog that Jazz gave them ice cream. Now, Jazz supposed to have gave the kids cones. Was it Cold Stone ice cream? And I don't think the kids. No, King. Yeah, I think Jazz had her own cup, but the kids were sharing a cup. But she could got individual cups, and that's why they sick. They're not sick because they go to school sick. No, they sharing germs. And she tried to keep on trying to. Y'all, please excuse my language. I don't know another word. She's always trying to shit on the reactors and trying to make people seem like, see, I do this for my kids. You do a barely, not even a great job. Your daughter was telling you she had to go use the bathroom. You got on live talking about, you gotta wait for your sister. You gotta wait for your sister. Can you take her to the bathroom? I didn't see it. Amaya was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that is not their job to take a kid to the bathroom where it's full of germs. Do your kids even know not to sit on the toilet? Because that gave me vibes like, ew. I had to teach my daughter very young, don't sit on the toilet. And for Amaya to be so small and Ava to be small, I'm assuming a little bit bigger than, too big for Amaya to hold over the toilet. And you wonder why your kids was dealing with what they used to deal with. That is crazy. And all I seen, and only reason why I knew it was like plain noodles, y'all. It was like no sauce. It wasn't like a General's chicken or what's that, honey shrimp. That's because when she said, "Oh, did y'all eat your food?" and then she dumped Amaya's food in the food that she was giving us think about. That was like, you gave those kids just plain noodles? Are you kidding me? And when I heard it, maybe it might have been spicy, but maybe it might be spicy for the little girl, but they look like plain noodles. Like, she got the side and the kids got the noodles. That's what it looked like. See, my thing is, she was so busy in tune with her live that when she had to deal with her children, she got aggravated. Like, she automatically expect them to sit down, be still, and eat their food that they should be thankful to get. What do you mean you thirsty? You might as well have ordered that food, took it home, sat them down, made a plate, and gave them water from the tap, and you and Chris could drink them drinks. We would not have known anything. That is crazy to me, to see this woman cater to her man more than she catered to her children. No, King Mike, that was What is lunch and dinner? That was supper. That was supper. At the end of the day, that's supper. You had a better chance of doing that. To giving them a bath. It seemed like when women like her and King Mike had something on his thing. I'm glad he's here. Y'all go check him out. Um, these women use these men as a charity case. They don't like men. You can't make me understand it. Jazz wake up every morning in love with Chris. She looked like she's been through it. And I don't know if this is an act trying to get some money for Christmas. I don't know if it's an act trying to get Stinkabug's birthday, but it seemed like he's giving her the business and she's stuck. Like, be honest with you, I'll be out. Well, I'll just tell y'all, when my son turned 1, we didn't have a party. I just went to Sam's Club, got him a tower and some like 6 cupcakes, and I made a soul food dinner that I know he likes sweet yams. He likes chicken. He likes macaroni and cheese. So I made that easy peasy. I don't even think we got him a car seat. Like we got him a car seat so he can get out his infant car seat. And I think that's what we got. We was content. And I was content. But it was like she's not even trying to plan the birthday party. And to me, I don't know anybody that likes Panda Express on accident. I'm sorry. I'd rather go to a Chinese restaurant before I go to a Panda Express. Panda Express, I had it one time enough. Okay. That's not my cup of tea. And people always say, oh, it depends on the time of the day you go, but it's not my cup of tea. Hey, Toy. But my thing is, and that's probably so, but I don't even think she got paid for those promotions. She don't give me the vibe that she got paid. I think somebody slipped her some cash out. That is, and they needed the proof. You know, typically we give people like a receipt when they give us something or a statement. I think that's what some of her people do for her. Like, hey, I need this receipt back. Your tax write off. And I want to say this one thing. Well, Jazz, why you got a man with the truck and you got all those boxes on the side of your neck? I just want to know that, y'all. It baffles me. Like, I need my trash taken out nightly. If it don't get taken out nightly, it gets taken out when we leave for, school or work. Why is those? And I don't know if y'all seen her clean with me, and that's when I seen it. I was like, "You're not gonna move those boxes? That's why you got roaches." Oh, I'm sorry, not roaches, ants. That's the reason why you got ants because you got those boxes, and that's where ants love to harvest. Ants eat paper, ants eat glue, not real ants, but Jasmine's ants. Why are you, even Well, I think she said something about she vlogged. If I'm not mistaken, she said she vlogged. But I do believe that she might have. We'll just see it in the vlog. I think she probably did. But you know what? Fortnite, it gives me vibes that Chris might lost his truck, y'all. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me depression. Like she had opened her door and I feel like she's upset because he's upset. I'm not getting, yeah, I'm getting, like she's upset. I and I seen it before, y'all. I seen the whole depression look, and then we found out that you know Chris wasn't working. I'm getting that vibe. Like I'm getting the truck might be gone. Like it might be gone. And I'm also getting that Mom Dukes stop giving money over there. Because I don't know if y'all seen what Maya said. It's like, Mom, Nana, can I come and see your house on our next break? I didn't know that Cheryl moved. But nobody didn't like, hey, how you doing? Nobody did not say anything to her. Like, yeah, you can come, or yeah, we can go and take a trip. It was silent, y'all. Between them, it was silent. Like, you didn't hear what that little girl said. And King Mike. Also, she kind of got an attitude with her subscribers when when they asked her, said, hey, when are you making t-shirts and buttons? And she said, late January. And then I guess somebody else asked her, and she's like, I already answered that question. But something tells me that they don't got that equipment, y'all. And sometimes some people might not have the equipment because they got to turn it back in. Like, I feel that's what I feel about her clothes, unless she sells them. But I feel like, yeah, they don't have that. They don't have the pressing machine. They don't have the button machine. They don't have anything. Because when you look at that house, unless, everything in her house is out, unless they put it in the garage. But I would assume that you would need to have like a table or, to have it laid out. No, because the only reason why I think they have to send it back, y'all, and I'm being dead serious, is there's a company that, yeah, you can. I want you to sponsor, but I also want you to send it back. And that can be like these it can be a cooking like what's that? Air fryer, a grill. They'll want that product back, but they just want you to sponsor for a profit. Because that's what I feel. I could be very much wrong, and I apologize, but not right now. I just see a lot of depression bounce. She's about to have a depression video soon. And I'm here for it. I am. Not because I like to see people depressed. I just like seeing her use depression to hinder her from going the next step. You know, she's been talking this big game, talking about I'm about to make 20K. And now, by the way, we're about to jump to somebody else. So she said that she needed to make 20K and she needs to move out of this house in 60 days. So I'm thinking she's about to come out with, guys, I've been eating a lot and I've been so stressed, and babe told me I just need to relax, and she's about to come through. Toy, you have not missed anything with Panda Express. Panda Express is not my cup of tea. Mm-mm. It's like a rip off of a buffet. It's just not my cup of tea, but you might like it. Some people, they really enjoy it. Like one of my friends, she said, "After be like, oh, I'm about to go to Panda Express." Oh, and I'm like, girl, it's not that great. The frozen Chinese food in the frozen department tastes better than Panda Express. Not really, but you get my drift. I wouldn't eat that either. So I'm gonna go and jump to Peach. Um, y'all, did y'all see Peach tell y'all how much she got for her send me $1 for my cash house? Baby, the ones that sent her to get 19K, y'all are fools in love. Y'all not even fools. Y'all just weird. This girl tell y'all she makes half almost close to $1 million. She throw that in y'all face every day she comes on live. And y'all telling me y'all sent her $1 to get her to 19K? Am I Jazz? Girl, you in the wrong business. Stop dry begging. Just do what Peach said. Somebody's gonna send you the money that you need. Just tell the people the truth. Say, hey, babe needs 50K for just making him feel good. Just say this 50K is for babe to make him feel good. And then you, by the end of the week, in a 2-3 weeks, just show us how much money your suckers gave you. Jazz, you better learn from Peach. I'm sorry. You better learn from that girl. Because if I ain't have no, be honest with you, I can't do that, y'all. I got too much pride. And that's what it is. It's pride. I can't do that. What suspect? The Peach in her 19K? This girl got, and I'm serious, she's always bragging about, oh, y'all, this is what I make. Ha, 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 ha. This is my food in my pantry. Ha, 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 ha. But you don't have a half of that to put down. You can't take, and that makes me wonder, she don't have anything stored for her children for a rainy day. She don't got nothing to store for her children for a rainy day. That's crazy. It is completely crazy. And some people might say, you're hating. She told y'all that we was poor people. We think poor, so poor people. But you are a panhandler. The best one I know so far. At the end of the day, She is a very good one that I know so far. No, Jazz will say something else. She won't say $1. She'll say $5. Jazz don't have no shame in her name, her game. And it's not even that. And I'm gonna tell you something about Jazz Queen. It be her own minds that don't support her. Her minds don't support her. You can't tell me her minds support her. Mm-mm. No, no way, shape, how, banana. Mm-mm. They don't. Now, Peach, on the other hand, yeah, that girl got some. She got some supporters. Yeah, she got some supporters. Because I think personally, and I tell y'all this story. I took Peach class because I think I semi idolized her. Not like, oh, chanting Peach and worshiping. I think some people idolize her because she is the YouTube success story. That's the bottom line. She's a success story. Oh my gosh, they idolized her. And people still does today. Her mods are just like her. But they also don't give her anything. Trust me, if there was a channel that paid mods and they talked about Jazz, they'll be over there. Mm-hmm. They'll be over there. Jazz don't pay her mods. She don't give her mods nothing. And a lot of times, I think some people, they don't mind being the mods because I think she does free stuff for them. But it's not free because I think they have to pay. Some of them have to pay a membership. Girl, I'm not paying your membership. I'm sorry. There's some people I do pay memberships for. I just found out I was 3 months in the game with Ashley Say So. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but I love her channel. And yes, I'm a mod. I'm not a mod, but yes, I'm a member, a paid member. And I think I will keep on paying. Yes, I'll keep on paying. But at the end of the day, yeah, those just make those mods pay. They have to pay for some membership or something. Okay, they don't get it for free. But I don't know what's wrong with these ladies. I really don't. But Peach, she had me fooled today, y'all. I was like, girl, I want to know how much taxes she got to take out because that's no longer a gift. Is that a gift, y'all? I don't think that's a gift. After so much money, that's not a gift. She got to pay taxes on that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she'll have to pay taxes on that. Peach better have a new hustle, y'all. And Peach, how you gonna get a hustle as you start a church and make a non-profit? That's how you're going to not have to pay taxes, okay? Yeah, I think she makes her mods, drop her link, ask stupid questions like, once you put out a registry so we can spoil our nieces and nephews. Lord, I don't care what y'all say. Philip, he taught her well. Okay, he taught her well. She goes around here talking about she didn't know he was doing that and all that stuff. Yeah, she needed to be behind bars as well. But what are y'all? We're gonna just talk. We chilling right now, okay? until something pops up in my mind. We're freestyling. Nothing really big. We're freestyling right now. I had said what my thumbnail was, but we're freestyling. What are y'all cooking tonight? I am cooking some chicken. And my daughter requests homemade mac and cheese. And maybe some broccoli. We are a broccoli eating family here. Or yeah, they typically eat broccoli, so I don't mind cooking that every day for them. They don't care for green beans, so okay, y'all gotta eat some vegetables. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. And then hopefully I get me a nice sleep, and those people will be out of my house before 5 p.m. tomorrow, y'all. Just crossing my fingers. Okay, that they're out of my house by 5 p.m. My electricity is back on, because if it's not, I'm having a cow. But I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, just one moment. See that. You know what? I haven't touched boneless chicken. Now I'm crazy. I know. I haven't touched boneless chicken in a long time, and I mean like cooking it and at the house. I haven't touched it in. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. The boneless chicken where I live at looks very disgusting, and it just turned me off. So I don't know how to look for boneless chicken, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, ew. And there's some places I don't buy chicken or certain brands. Like if you have a Food Lion, I don't buy the Food Lion chicken. I don't buy it, but I will buy the Food Lion Prime Nature Promise. I'll buy that one. I don't buy chicken from Publix. Mm-mm. Thank y'all for joining in. We're just chit chatting. That's all. Just killing some time, I guess. All right, today is a lazy mom kind of day. Not the kids. A plate. Toy, you ain't gonna even have a plate that come back. Okay. Now let me stop making fun of people's children. Okay. Let me stop. That wasn't nice. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing wonderful. Y'all, I'll be honest with you. I was looking at yes, they will be very full and nice. And they'll be good kids. Like you can tell those kids was like semi still hungry today at Panda Express. Cause they was everywhere. Like, I don't know if y'all ever have like full kids, like whew. My kids are like, whew. Are they just lazy? They're not active at all. Cause my son would be like, whew. I never heard kids say that. You know, I never heard kids like, whew. Like they ate. Cause she was like, and then she was on live earlier this morning or yesterday. Was it yesterday? She's talking about she was about to eat some roast. I think it was yesterday, y'all. And I'm like, interesting. You should make roast on Sundays. Okay. Not on a Wednesday. But that's good that she did make her roast. That is very good that she made her roast. But mm. So y'all, what are y'all watching on TV? I have to binge watch American Horror Story NYC, even though even though I was so upset, I had to like finish watching it. So if y'all don't watch American Horror Story, I can tell you if you do watch it, you know Ryan Murphy, okay? So when I was watching it, I was like, you don't know, like y'all have Hulu or something, and then Hulu will recommend something that you just watched. Now I just finished watching The Watchers on Netflix, right? And then I think I was semi trying to watch the American Horrors. Was it American Stories of what he has, right? He has another one, definitely with the dolls. So the NY came up, and I was like, okay, cool beans. Let me watch it. So basically, the whole thing is they got to find this killer, but everybody get attacked by the same killer. So these two main characters supposed to have already died. Okay. One just got saved by grace because he was in a war, and for some odd reason, the killer let the other guy go. But it was just like, why is he still alive? So now they in this factory, this warehouse, and all I saw at the end was they both got hit over the head by the killer. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like both of y'all should have been like one in the front, one in the back. Could have been easy peasy. So now I'm like upset because I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna go home after the kiddos go to bed, and I'm gonna rewatch that episode because y'all, when I tell you I was mad, I was mad. Like I was yes, I do listen and watch stuff at work because I'm by myself, and it's okay. It's okay. If y'all have a job like that, y'all know what y'all do. Some of y'all stroll on YouTube and TikTok all day. So it's like, I'm gonna call your boss. My boss, no. Okay. If I'm not in there with somebody, I'm fine. That's the privilege of having a job like mine when you by yourself. Cause I don't miss working with a bunch of women in cubicles. That's for the birds. That's for the birds. Like, So my mom, she stays in South Carolina, and I get their goal is to get me to move down there, right? And I was like, So she was like, I can get you a job here. You got this, and then you got that. And I was like, Mom, when you work by yourself, like in your own little, not your own, it's like your own department. And you got 5,000 other departments in one building, and you're by yourself, and you barely get people coming by. So all you have to do is maintain your emails and your in calls. Y'all, that's love, okay? You have to do, of course, your hard work, but it only takes, if you know what you're doing, it only takes you about no more than 15 minutes to get your job done. So that's how I feel like I have to life. So now, as I think about it, going back to work with everyday, not everyday people, but just going back to work with a bunch of people and got badges and you got to get in this thing. Or, girl, I don't got time for that. So I need to really go back to school and find me find me a nice peaceful job like this, but I can have more privilege. That's all I want. I want more privilege. That whatever that is. So, oh yes, my da 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 da. English has a audition, y'all. He got one on Saturday. So wish him luck. Give him some hearts, please, and thank you. But yeah, he has an audition. But I don't think he said that he don't mind being an extra, but he don't want to be. It's Matilda. The role that he's going after is the cake boy. But I think personally, I think they personally found the cake boy because he looks like, like the other little boy, he looked like he belongs to be there. My son is he's a little stocky, but he's not that stocky and that big, Because Matilda, the Bruce, he's supposed to be like this big little boy and somewhat intimidating. So I think they personally got him. No, no lie. I think they personally got him. So he's still gonna try out, and he said he'll be happy if he gets the extra role. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it. So I was like, you're gonna have to juggle your auditions. So I think their show starts in the next year of March. Their run is in next year of March. So let's see. But at first I used to be so frustrated with him always asking to do stuff. But now it gives me it gives me a little happy to go pick him up and, take him places now. At first, it used to drive me crazy. But now I'm like content. I'm like, oh, okay. Because at first, I always worry about my personal timing. Like, I know you taking away from my time, Yes, I'm selfish. Okay. Y'all know what that time is, y'all. Okay, y'all just got work. You don't want to be driving in 5 o'clock traffic. But I would do it in a heartbeat for him. Like, even though I was fussing at first. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was fussing. Like, boy, you don't stop putting yourself in these programs. But I wouldn't do it. If he tells me tomorrow, he said, Mom, I want to do the debate team on every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm like, okay. But I think that builds his character, and also it gives him a little bit more responsibility. Of course, his after school, like his science Olympics, it gives him a little bit more responsibility because he knows that he can't have nothing lower than a C. So, and that's his self motivation, and that's the beauty of it. So far, I know I'm a terrible mother. You'll be like, girl, yes, I'm a terrible mother. Trust me, I know. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like my kids are that bad. They can be bad, but they ain't that bad. Because they could be worse, okay? But I'm going to let y'all go, and I'm going to see y'all on the tomorrow. Actually, I'll have something tomorrow. And y'all, what should I wear to my girls' night out? Well, if he could, he would. He does his Roblox toy. He does his Roblox. Um, but be honest with you, he's like he wants to outbeat his sister. So his thing is he needs to outbeat his sister. So if his sister has an A in math, oh my gosh, he needs a 1 in math. He don't need a letter. He needs a 1. He needs to know that he's number 1. So, and we say in NC, we say in North Carolina. So we have EOGs here. And trust me, this is his year that he gets EOGs. And he's been already saying, what Leah's level? What is her level? What is her level? What is her level? What did she pass? How did she pass? I say, is that any of your business? So his competition is his sister, but it's harmless, you know? It's harmless. He's the youngest. He always tell me, "Why I can't be first?" I'm like, "Boy, stop. Boy, stop." So tomorrow we having girls' night. I think we're doing karaoke. They was trying to get. You know what? My group of friends, they like playing spades. I'm not a spade girl, so they was like, "Hey, you know how?" And I'm gonna tell y'all the true story. They was like, "You know how to play spades?" I was like, "You know what? Yeah." So I went home. I got on my computer and I practiced spades on the computer. Okay. Moral of the story is they play gangster. They have a gangster style of. They use the jokers. They use the two of diamonds or two of clubs. They use something, but on the computer they didn't have that. They didn't have that. Mm-mm. They didn't have that. So I was totally lost with the card game. So we can play Family Feud. We can play. Well, I'm a board game person, but they talking about karaoke, so we can do karaoke. We can do karaoke. But that's tomorrow night. I don't know what else. And and my son has a sleepover on Saturday. So y'all, I'm gonna have a little semi busy weekend. Not a busy one, but and you seeing all his competition with his sister. No, that boy had a competition with her since day one. There's a picture I have when my daughter was holding him when he was like only like maybe a week old. And they're sitting, she's holding him and he's laying on her arm. And then I didn't realize it, but he just sticked his tongue at her like he's a week old. So he always had something out for this little girl ever since he was a week. And I thought it was the most cutest thing. It was so cute. So she's smiling and he got his tongue out like he's sticking it out at her. It's just the cutest thing. My infant is like heaven. He's a doll baby. Even though I think I talk about his trials right now and like he don't speak but he has the most funniest thing. Like he don't speak like the way we speak. Like, I want to go outside. Let's go outside. He literally take your hand, put your hand on the doorknob, and are we gonna go? So, but now he does gestures. So like he rolls his eyes, and that's his way of like being upset. So I call him like Ever. He just look at me, roll his eyes. And then look back at me and roll his eyes like, who taught you that? Or he'll slap his head and then shake it. It's like the most cutest thing. He's heaven. He is heaven to me, okay? And my daughter, y'all, and I don't know if anybody is going through this or have been through this, but my daughter is going through puberty. And it's like, and y'all, I seriously thought she'd been through puberty at the age of 8. But it's like, I'm thinking she's going through it. Like, okay, this is easy. Now she's 14, and I'm like, what is this? So I called my mom and I said, Mom, what did you do when I went through puberty? And she said, I just talked to you. I'm like, what the hell? I never remember that. Like, I always remember you fussing at me. And then I have to think about, I'm like, God, she might do have a lot on her plate. So this week, I'm going to try to look up some stuff to help my child that's going through puberty. I need to help her. Like, I need to find books. And because, be honest with you, everybody's different. Parenting is different. Some people have a harsher way of, dealing with certain kids. Some people just don't care. I have a friend right now, I'm like, I just let my kids do whatever they want to do. I just want them out my face. Um, and that can backfire. So I need to still be engaging with her as a mother, but not a friend. I have to understand we're not friends, because that can be very hard. Because then you'll think like, man, I'm being too hard on her, so let me be her friend now. So I have to know that balance. I still have to have some compassion towards her. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not terrible either, but it's not easy because I don't know what she's thinking. So that is my trial right now. So there's some things I'm thinking about doing. Um, like I had to ask her like recently, like, what's her favorite color? I had to ask her recently, like, what's her favorite color? What makes her happy? And it was like refreshing to see her like respond and not be intimidated at the same time. Like, it was like refreshing, like, oh, I got my little girl back. So now I have to like force her, like, hey, twice a month we have a movie night, just me and you. Um, and we watch something that she likes. I used to watch like zombie movies with her. And the last thing I watched with her was Squid Game. And trust me, I enjoyed it. I really enjoy, watching Squid Game and all the zombie movies. She likes Korean movies and all the zombie Korean movies that was out. We watched it. But I just want her back, y'all. I really do. I just want my little, and she won't never be my little girl. So that's like something I have to let go. And I'm getting teary eyed, y'all. So yeah, and it's kind of hard to say, man, you're about to leave me. So I'm gonna leave you that because I am about to get teary eyed. So before I leave, we're gonna be on a happier note. I don't know if anybody ever seen Color Purple, but I watched it last night. And y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen movies, but it just hit different. It hits different when you get a little bit older. So Celie was like, Suge had asked Celie, hey, do you mind if I sleep with Wilbert? Albert, what's his name? What's his name? Is his name Wilbert? That's Scarlett. That's Charlotte Webb. Arbor, what's his name? I forgot his name. Mister. Okay, I know Mister, but what I just Albert. Okay, so she was like, and then when Cindy looked at her like, you like sleeping with him, y'all. That girl face looked like she know all his secrets. Like, this man don't white, right? That face. It just gave me, see, you when you watch Color Purple, like I watched Color Purple like majority of my childhood, okay? And but that part, it just stuck with me like, what does Sally know about Master that this woman don't know? So now I'm thinking about it like, you can't, like, if a woman, you start cheating on somebody's husband and then you ask them, you brave enough to ask them like, hey, you don't mind if I sleep with Daquan? And she gives you that face that Whippy gave, Celie gave Suge, baby, you don't want to sleep with him. Something's mentally wrong with him, because that face tells me everything I need to know, even if it's true or it's not true. That man don't wipe. And she said, you like sleeping with him, baby? That face, I think I would have walked away. I wouldn't. When she asked that question, that told me everything. He was nasty. He was weird. like Color Purple. Now, you know what? I don't like Color Purple, but I like Women of Brewster's Place. I know Whoopi is not in that one, but that's like one of my favorite African American story movies. I love that one. Believe it or not, we can still see those characters every day today. And trust me, just alone, that lady on Women's of Brewster Place, we see that in Chrissy. We see that in Jazz. We see that fast one and Olivia, light skin, that light skin, got that body that every man is so attracted to, but can't hold him. We see that. We see that on YouTube every day. The uncertain woman, the heartbroken woman that just, we see that. Now, I don't know how to do, I wouldn't mind doing movie night with my subbies. Y'all don't have to get paid for it. I wouldn't mind doing it. Just like a live and a movie night. And that would be like one of my movies. And Claudine. Claudine is my other favorite. I love that movie. Hey, Toy, do you have this app called Brown Sugar? Man, when I tell you, on a good Saturday, house clean, nothing to do, maybe a heavy rainstorm, baby, I will have a good day in my bed with Brown Sugar. That app all day. I might even upload it because it was like $4.99. And I think I got rid of it because I wasn't really watching it. But when I tell you they have some good old movies like is it Sweet Emma? Emma May? That's a good one. That's my that was a funny one. I think they have all the penitentiaries. I don't know if you ever seen that one. That's like a good like, what in the hell am I watching? Films. I do love those films too. That's like one of my favorite. What in the hell did I just watch? But I can't stop watching it. But yeah, definitely Brown Sugar is like my favorite. Of course, Netflix and YouTube is a hit and miss. Like, not YouTube, but Hulu. You can always get good movies on that. And of course, I do love black and white films like Charlie Chaplin, that I could sit there all night and watch that. Even though it's I'll be honest with you, and I don't do no type of, drugs. My friend be like, we have like girls' night and I'm control over the movies. Yes, me. I will put in an old black and white film. Hey, Jess, how you doing, darling? I'll put in a black and white film and they be like just sitting there watching it. And they were like, girl, this is good. Like, they would make fun of me at first. And then they were like, girl, this is good. Like, what is this? So I love black and white films, but no silent films. That's what it is called, silent films. I like a good movie, okay? It don't have to be black and white, but hey, you gotta be a good one. And Tubi is really good. Like, girl, I've been sleeping on Tubi. I've been sleeping on it. And you know what? I need to go hit up Dollar Tree. And I'm going to tell y'all, because every year around Christmas time, I like to have only Christmas music playing and Christmas music and Christmas movies playing in the background of my house. Now, and so one year, by accident, after Christmas, I saw these DVDs at Dollar Tree. Once upon a time, it used to be only $1, no super plus or nothing like that. It used to be $1. And I accidentally bought all these good Christmas movies. So this year I'm gonna try to find more Christmas movies because they was actually good. Like it was like the slave times. I'm gonna have to find that movie and then I'll take a picture and put it on my subtitle so y'all can find it. Um, but it was about the same time where it was segregation, but it wasn't like freedom, the Freedom Riders. Um, so these little two kids, they started fighting. It was a black and white boy, and Land of Canaan. That's the name of it. So basically, the boys got in trouble, and the dad and the grandmother decided, hey, we can't have these boys fighting. Like, we poor, just like we all in the same boat. Like the white dad was like, we all in the same boat. So they had to spend the night at each other's house for a week. So 1 week, the black little boy had to stay in the white boy's house. And the next week, the white boy had to stay at the black boy's house. And more of the story is, it's like two stories in one. Like they got two, like they grew up, they went to school, they came back, they're reunited, and they have. Then when the grandmother passed away, when the boy was like, I want to say he was like 10. I'm going back and forth, right? So the grandmother passed away when the boy was like 15. So the white family actually adopted him. But more of the story is the white family was poor, as both of them was, but later on they found out that they had some land. And instead of like kicking the black boy, they gave him part of the land. And it was like the most cutest film. And then they had Christmas Again and Canelan. But y'all, I just love me a good Christmas movie. I really do. But y'all, I am not going to talk y'all head off. But thank y'all for rocking with me. But I got to go. And y'all have a lovely evening. And I don't know if it's cold there because I'm on the East Coast and I think they had another tropical storm. But y'all, this is a good day. And if my kids wasn't so picky, it would definitely be like a movie and a chicken pot pie. But my kids are picky. So let me just go cook them some meal. Let me go cook them a good meal and then call it a day. Okay. But y'all have a lovely evening and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.